people became angry and upset when it was reported that the Biden administration was going to fund crack pipes, where they say stems, while people are shocked and surprised at that. You should be shocked at America's best kept secret. They have 4 states in America where bestiality is legal. There were many more, but coming up in the 2000s when they started banning a lot of these practices. But there are still 4 in America where it is very, very legal. Wyoming, West Virginia, New Mexico, and Hawaii. I mean, when I was coming up, dating, you had to worry about the other guy. Then as I got older, you had to start worrying about the other woman. Now, you have to worry about the dog. One of the reasons that the Biden administration wants to get people high is so that you will not be able to be coherent. You won't realize what is happening before your eyes, but you're so high, your eyes will be closed. I mean, this here was a Christian state, and a lot of the reasons I feel the way I feel is because of that upbringing. Well, you read that, hey, this is a sin, this is an abomination. And as I said, they've had many more states, and they have other countries where, hey, it's cool. So if they had that going on, and it's legal, now you have, the gays have rights. I remember when that was an abomination. And, it was looked down upon, it was illegal. Now, that is legal. So if you can have the right to have sex with animals, you have a right to have sex with the same sex. What about the right to have sex with children? People don't want to believe me, but that is next upon the agenda. It's pedophilia. Let's not forget about those Catholic priests. They weren't messing with old nuns or them old cardinals. They was messing with little boys. That's a preference for them. Pedophiles don't want adults. They want children. And pretty soon they're going to try to make the argument that, hey, I was born this way. There's nothing wrong with me. And what about the child? Do they have a choice? We're not forcing them. When I look at those pictures that they have of these animals that they have in these brothels, that doesn't look consensual. I don't think the animals agreed upon that. That's probably why you had to tie them down and chain them up or whatever. That doesn't look consensual. But I know they're going to try to make the argument that, hey, it's consensual sex. The child loves me. I love the child. I wouldn't hurt this child for nothing in the world. I love this child. But I am attracted to children. And this child is attracted to me. That is the argument they're going to use. Like when they use the arguments about the gay rights. Hey, this is how I was born. This is how I am. What about the little kids gave them rights to change their gender? If they gave them the right to change their gender, what about the right to have sex? These gay people, their first sexual encounter with the same sex, how old were they? And how old was the person that they had sex with? Just like with these old cardinals. I was raised in the hood. We saw a lot of things going on in the hood. But you know how people are? They ain't none of my business. But we saw it. Little boys that didn't have a good family, strong family. People watching them. You had them gay people coax their child into their house. Now the child is gay. I've seen it happen to girls as well. Where some older woman would trick these little girls off, and now the girls in their lifestyle. So these older people that live these abominating lifestyles don't have no shame. When it comes to these brothels, these animal brothels, who are the people that are going to these brothels? I mean, if people didn't go to them, I'm quite sure it was shut down. But there must be a need for it. People are going to it. They got to be making money doing it. Who are these people that are taking these trips to these brothels and around the world to places where perversion is a thing of the day? I heard about in Mexico where they had these donkey shows. So you have people that's traveling to Mexico, Boys Town, all these different places. What you going there for? Out of all places to go. When they came up with the idea to pass out these kits with stems in it, crack pipes, what was the rationale behind it? I mean, who came up with the idea? Is the goal to get people off of drugs and not to keep them on drugs? See, the leadership of this world is just corrupt. And they force these laws upon people that want to live a good life, try to do what's right. They want us to live and accept these things which we just can't live with. And so you have weird people on this planet, As a heterosexual man, you ask yourself, what type of man will be attracted to another man? Well, you have to ask yourself, what type of man will be attracted to an animal? Now, I see certain people all the time, they got to kiss these animals in the mouth. And when I see things like that, it makes me wonder. I know one thing, if I ever catch you kissing a dog, you won't be kissing me. I've also read that most of the men, like about 40 or 50% of men that have sex with animals have penis cancer. Now, I've heard it's real big in Brazil. It's no surprise that they want to do away with the Bible, because everything that's going on today, the Bible speaks against it. As a matter of fact, as I said, you got sins and then you got abominations, unforgivable sins. And what you see going on today is an abomination. They have this issue with sex trafficking, kidnapping girls. But I know a lot of pets sure come up missing too. But I thought this was very interesting. I've known about it for a while. I just never really tried to do a video about it or anything. But I was thinking about all the things that are going on today. And next, when Joe Biden come up with this crack pipe deal, I'm like, man, these people here are losing it. But I had to realize who these people are. So all I'm saying is, hey, don't get shocked at the different laws and the things that these people say. Because if it's all right with them to have sex with animals, what else do you expect from them?